even show my grandchildren. Or children as a starting point. I need to have my own kids first before I can think about having grandchildren. Anyway, not sure when that's going to happen, but hopefully I'll have somebody to show when I'm old, and I'm sure there'll be some people floating about that I can show the screenshots that you've so kindly taken of me back in the day. Hopefully the weather's looking a bit better now, and that strong gust of wind that came through earlier has subsided, and there's no rain that's come with it, so I'm thinking we're in the clear until the rest of drive, and I'm hoping it continues to stay clear for our barbecue this evening, or braai, as we would use the term in South Africa, B-R-A-A-I, braai. And we look forward to cooking some tasty cuts of meat over the coals this evening. Having a look at. So some starlings are doing some renovations to their home. I wonder where it is. Could well be in this. No, there's no cavities, I don't think, in this tree. They do nest in cavities, these starlings, of trees. A fluted trunk or bark, trunk, not bark, really are impressive. I'll try and even light it up a bit. So slightly. VM, no major plans. Not sure where to go or what to do. And it's an exceptionally abnormally shaped torchwood tree, this. The fact that it splits very far down the trunk and creates almost two trees growing up together, and also the very large canopy that this creates from the two different trunks makes for an abnormally large and beautiful torchwood. Usually it's just one single trunk that leads up to obviously a much smaller canopy, but this is almost like two twins next to one another. A magical, magical tree. I was hoping to see a leopard up here at some stage, because there are one or two branches where a leopard could get comfortable up there and get some good views of them. Oh, we're going to get really lucky. I think they're all going to cross the road for us. There's one that's leading in front here. It's the smallest one in the herd, but I'm guessing the rest will follow suit. Therefore we can expect some great clear shots, so the screenshotters will be going wild soon, and like I said, this is one of the smaller ones, so save your ammo until the big boys pass. They're going to be coming shortly. now, the real big daddy's coming now. He's got exceptionally wide horns. We recognize this bull. I'm hoping he's going to stop and look at us. But no luck. Anyway, considering how thick this vegetation is, we've got a great show of them parading past us. This gives you an idea of how wide those horns are apart. Not easy, but there's one or two little gaps there that may have worked, and I mean, it's just incredible. It's probably 3 feet wide, just about. Maybe 2.5, 3 feet wide, the tip of those horns. And as you would probably know, especially the seasoned viewers, that we are passing the Juma waterhole now. There's a nice mixed batch of both Impala and wildebeest just up here, so we'll stop with them and enjoy the views that they give us. Interesting. All these wildebeest calf have been left with the Impala. Their parents have gone for a party. Isn't that bizarre? Well, some may say bad parenting, some may say good planning. At least they've left some babysitters. What is that, sorry? It is bizarre, though. It really is. It's a shame you could hear the one wildebeest there call out. Maybe the wildebeest are saying, well, we don't want to come with you. You guys are boring. We're going to hang with the Impala instead. That seems to be more fun. Here comes it. Okay, there's one adult wildebeest that's maybe coming back and keeping an eye on them. But really cool to see that there's certainly going to be some elements of trust between these wildebeest and the adult Impala, knowing that they can leave all these youngsters here with relative safety. And the light is getting very low now. How's it working out there for you now, Bryan? Still okay. If this production were to have carried on a month longer, we would have started having to use the spotlights and the lights at night, which would have been great in a way because it would have been more likely for us to see some of the nocturnal critters that lurk about these parts. But it does mean that you typically don't shine on any of the prey animals at night after dark, because you then blind them, and if a predator does come past, even if it is just a few minutes later, they still could be recovering their sight from shining the spotlights on them. So not good for prey viewing or herbivore viewing, but would have been good to open up a window of opportunity to see some nocturnal animals. Well, again, I must say a big thank you for all the support and for following us on these drives. And a big thanks to Bryan on camera, and to Alex and Vim, who spent time in final control this afternoon. It's been a wonderful afternoon. Highlights definitely were those two elephant bulls playing around. It was a magical sight, seeing one that I haven't seen anything quite like it in my time here, and even over the years. To see the playfulness of those two elephants really was unique, especially the bigger bull that was kind of instigating all the fun that we were lucky enough to watch. And all in all, another good day out here. I hope you've enjoyed it, and a reminder for tomorrow that Mark will be back in the afternoon drive, which is great, but it'll be just me tomorrow morning, and look forward to the adventure with you then. It is my last day tomorrow, so sad times, but it isn't. It'll be just me tomorrow morning, and look forward to the adventure with you then. It is my last day tomorrow, so sad times, but it isn't the end of the road completely, and there's always chance of a future project, so let's just cross fingers and hope for that there is a future project. If not, maybe I'll see some of you out on safari with me one day. That'd be wonderful if some of you came out and we could tour around this wonderful continent together. I would love that. Either way, from the WildEarth team out here, big thank you for following us this afternoon, and we'll leave these last few moments with Bryan showing you the beautiful sight we have just in front of us. So bye from us, and have a good day or night wherever you are in the world.